Migration workers are the backbone of the Texas construction industry. As a lifelong migrant myself, my intent is to make work about the surfaces that are maintained by their hands while making objects and images with my own. These grain silos on the outskirts of Houston are being renovated and repurposed by the migrant hands. I wanted to record these monumental structures in some way. These surfaces will eventually be rendered in order to fit in with the surrounding areas. This will visually sterilize this area. Being able to travel to rural Texas was a blessing, as I was able to capture this split building due for renovation. It arrived from in-state Texas on the back of this truck. COVID-19 put a stop to photographing and documenting these buildings. My work took a pivotal shift. This Mayura origami was the catalyst for new works on paper, a simple solution to a complex problem. This interior shot was possible due to the home being in two pieces. It had been split right down the middle and transported on the back of a truck. This is the original kitchen, or at least was. The building is now back together, renovated and completely unrecognisable. Migrant workers work in unbearable temperatures to rebuild and renovate these historic buildings. My love of works on paper helped me through the Texas lockdown period. These handmade books are bound in handmade amati bark paper, a skill handed down from the Aztecs to the Otomi Indians in South America. Further experiments led to this loop fold. The surfaces and materials were now becoming increasingly important. The memories of these renovations led to kusudama origami of images of the buildings. Kusudama are pieces that are typically joined together in origami. These, however, are not. I wanted to create a migration of these kusudama pieces. Construction nails were used to give these pieces different heights in order to create these shadows. The surfaces of the silos have paint samples on the walls for future work. The loop fold is made of Stonehenge printmaking paper. It contains pixelated photographs of the paint samples on the walls in the previous image. Amati lace bark paper, Stonehenge and architect paper with hand-drawn journeys from memory. This is a handmade flag book. At last I was able to photograph the silos again. My memory had failed me. I had forgotten just how incredible they were. My need to document these buildings was pressing. I wanted to record the things that drew me to them in the first place, the sheer size, the lines, the little windows, and the surfaces. This first fold was a challenge in memory, the aim was to reveal those things that I had forgotten, to transform this flat image into a new shape, shapes of memory. These folds were now being made on a much larger scale. They became much more sculptural as a result. I experimented with weaving, folding, creasing and moulding. further pushing the boundaries of this deconstruction and reconstruction of this photograph as it now takes a new form. Crumpling and sewing journeys navigating these buildings on paper has been my latest test and support. Paper holds a memory when it's crumpled, creased or folded, and it is this that really fascinates me. Thank you for watching.